Ah! Interesting.
No.
I was about to say about the guy on the left then, who you just saw. I've seen images of him. I think he's like a kind of Native American character, which is interesting, because that's two characters now in Fangans who I think are supposed to be of Native American ancestry. This guy here, and also the other one being Winona from Project Eden's Garden. Sounds kind of cool. Kind of want to know who these people are. Are you sure someone will come looking for us?
Without question.
Oh my gosh. Are you the Jean de la Mer of this one? I'm positive. Once my supporters notice my absence, they'll surely spare no expense for a search party.
Hello?
Hero, there really are more people.
Huh?
Hold on. Holy shit, is your skin blue?
Please?
Please don't be scared.
I hope we can get along.
We're not bad guys, I think. Trying to figure out what your talent is. So you've got a very interesting sort of, I'm guessing, like East Asian outfit. I'm guessing that's also kind of like an East Asian hairstyle, maybe? I don't know. I've no idea. I could be talking out my backside right now.
Hang on.
You think?
I'm keeping an eye on you.
You two, please lower your voices. You might frighten someone. Sorry, big guy. You two also kidnapped Ultimates. She looks a bit smug. What's that expression?
That is correct.
Indeed so. The four of us were already worrying enough, but if there's even more, well...
Is it so?
Did you two... come from one of those stupid mean escape thingies? What did you know I was going to say? Or what I was going to say, rather. Your psychic ability, you say? Is that what you are? Are you an ultimate fortune teller or something? See the flower on my head? It's like an antenna. Really?
Don't worry about me.
Nope, I don't even know what it is.
Oh, fantastique.
You've got the bubble effect as well, have you? I just grew out of my school one day and I've learned to live with it. Super cute, isn't it?
Bro.
Yeah, totally. Maru leans over to me with a poorly veiled grimace. You think she's like a real-life Frankenstein or something?
That's rude.
Maru, that's rude. Clearly she's going for more of a zombie look.
Hello again.
You're just saying that out loud, Hiroaki. Anyway, yes, we did come from an escape room. It was horrifying. I assume you two also completed one?
A concerning tale.
Precisely. It wasn't just us. We had two other compatriots as well.
Aww.
Both of them ditched us. They were really, really mean.
Not fantastique.
Looking at your clipboard and your big nerd glasses. One called me a smurf and the other just ignored me. Seriously though, what is with the bluish tint to your skin? Is that like some sort of makeup thing, or do you have some kind of medical condition? I don't know.
I may have a solution.
It's alright. I'm sure they were merely affected by the stress of the situation.
Oh!
Let's ditch them too. Big man and blue girl against the world.
Let us assemble.
Setting that aside, you're both in the same situation as us, correct? Given our circumstances, would it be acceptable to share our names?
Why are you so obsessed
You know,
with
normally
me?
I'm hesitant about introducing myself to shady types, but considering I'm basically a kidnapped celebrity at this point, who cares?
This is...
Shady? What are you insinuating?
Selfie!
I'm Maru Yokokume, the pretty well-known ultimate activist. And my buddy over here is Puzzle Dude. I
give up.
Hiroaki Uzuki, Ultimate Apprentice. It's nice to meet you.
We all play a part.
Likewise.
My full name is Yato Stonecrown. Though I am
Oh.
reluctant to flaunt such a grandiose title, I am known as the Ultimate Mayor.
The mayor? Interesting. Okay, let me write this down. Yato Stone Crown. So he's the mayor. How old are you? Out of interest. In fact, that raises a bigger question. What are the age ranges of these characters? Because we know in Project Eden's Garden, I don't know why I'm comparing it, but hey, there's obviously quite a, diversity of ages there. Well, I say diversity, they're all young, but obviously in Project Eden's Garden, the youngest is 14, and the oldest is about 22. So how old are you? Because you don't look young, and if you're a mayor, I'm assuming you've got to be over 20. Okay, Yato Stonecrown. I'm also thinking here, are there particular characters who really take my interest, take my eye, in terms of, you look like quite an interesting character, it'd be awesome to spend some free time events with you. I think Activist, she sounds quite interesting. Yoga Guru, potentially. This guy, Old Yato here, definitely. I think he's a character who I'd like to spend free time events with, find out more about.
Yes?
Mayor? Yes, for 2 glorious prolific years, I was mayor of a small resort town in the American state of North Dakota.
I am here to help.
I've put my political career on hold to attend Bitakukawa as an exchange student, and plan to learn much in the way of statecraft and leadership before I return. I knew Bitakukawa had a strong foreign presence, but an actual mayor as an exchange student? I guess that explains the age difference, but it's still scary to think there's a genuine politician in our midst. This could be interesting though, couldn't it? Because is he a benevolent politician, i.e. someone who's genuinely interested in making life better for others, or is he a slightly more amoral politician who is a bit more hard-headed and is capable of playing power games? Because that could be interesting if he is. But I don't know. I mean, the vibe I'm getting at the moment is that he's friendly, but you never know. He could turn into an antagonist. Or another prediction, he's going to be, spoiler, the Wolfgang Akira of this one, another Project Eden's Garden reference. He's going to be the character who steps up to take a leadership role first. I'm getting all kinds of potential vibes with this character in terms of what he could turn out to be. Right, I'm going to make 2 possible predictions here. Prediction 1, alternate rival, question mark. Prediction 2, group leader, question mark. Prediction 3, oh god, I just fucking sounded like I was blowing a raspberry then. Sorry, I had a bit of spit in my mouth. I was just breathing there, it sounded like I was making a weird raspberry blowing noise. No, prediction 3, he's going to get murdered. I'm going to put that down right there. He's going to be a victim, question mark. So I've got about 3 possible predictions for Yato Stone Crown. I don't know if necessarily all of these will come true, but some of them could.
Those are indeed words.
I see. Uh-oh. Are you not going to be keen on this? Because obviously you're an activist, you probably don't really like politicians, I would imagine, Maru.
Are you certain?
What does that glare for? Nothing. Just make sure you're not corrupt.
I would never.
I would never dream of such a thing. My office values transparency above all else.
Are you kidding?
That's what all politicians say.
If it would please you.
Well, I would argue that I'm quite different from them. One can't exactly read my mind, but I assure you, I work for the common people, not for self-enrichment.
Okay, short stack.
Okay, you got a list of all the bills you've passed.
I cannot assist here.
Not on hand.
Rude.
Stop. Halt. Cease. Desist. Can we not fight, please? I have something better to focus on.
Hello again.
I've been planning out my introduction for like 5 minutes now. I think I'm finally ready for it. God, I'm still going to say fortune teller. I don't know. I've got nothing else to go on from your visual design.
Did not see that coming.
You've been planning?
Oui.
Of course. How else am I supposed to make a memorable first impression? Should I give her a French accent? She keeps using French words. Oui, fantastique. Of course. How else am I supposed to make a memorable first impression? Your appearance has already made one, that's for sure.
My name's Fan. Fan Long, if we're getting down to business. Though some call me Flower Pot, Fanny Pack, or the Lavender Lab Rat.
The Lavender Lab Rat. Okay, so you're not French then, are you? Well, I'm guessing you're not with a name like Fan Long, but then again, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You could have been born in France, have French citizenship, and your parents maybe were, I don't know, emigrated from a different country. Yeah, I shouldn't assume.
And I've been awarded the super special awesome
Oh my
talent
God.
of, drum roll please, the ultimate human subject.
Okay, you're a lab rat. You literally are a lab rat. Well, that explains the blue skin, I think. It is medical. Right, well, let me just put that in here. Ultimate human subject. Oh god. That doesn't sound great. I think I'll stick with the French accent then.
What?
The ultimate what? Is that why his skin is like that?
Oh?
What's the matter? Has my dramatic entrance left you speechless? Don't give me those eyes. Those are like the eyes of Jataro Kamuri when he's fantasizing about murdering people. Ugh. Right, I'm just going to predict right now. This one's a murderer. I'm making the predictions already. Okay, so far I've got predictions, 2 people who are going to be murderers, 1 person who's a potential victim. Good lord.
You're wrong.
No, that's totally immoral. What kind of scumbag academy rewards child experimentation? Well, I was already a teenager when I got my first injection, and I'm even older now.
My head hurts.
I knew coming to this place was a bad idea.
Is that
What?
bad?
But we get free food.
Are you kidding?
That's what you're worried about? Not with your skin being a colour it most definitely shouldn't be.
Gross.
You look like the aftermath of a Sharpie bath gone wrong.
That's probably bad.
First off, it shouldn't be, has a lot of uncomfortable implications. Second, what's a Sharpie?
Now.
Let's not get all worked up.
That is all.
Perhaps there's strong reasoning behind FanFan's ultimate title. I'm sure we can resolve these qualms you have with the Academy diplomatically.
Cut me some slack.
As in, the same Academy that kidnapped us? Seriously, I'm still not over the student spit roast, and now you want me to excuse this?
I see.
I should probably explain.
Wouldn't you say?
It all started with the charity I founded called the Foundation for Altruism and Nurturing Project. Doesn't it sound cute?
How will this bode?
I'm afraid to say I'm unfamiliar with it.
Makes sense to me.
It's a foreign charity, dummy. That's why.
I wonder.
Oh, you must be another exchange student then. I know Bitter Kugawa always accepts 4 of them every year.
Oui.
Oui. Although I was born in China, I've actually lived in Laos for most of my life. That's next to Vietnam for you non-geographers. Okay, so you're not French. Okay, so, right, you're from East Asia then. I see.
We can do it.
Anyways, I'll stick with the French accent, why the hell not? My charity helps support sick children by funding research for new treatments.
I'm full.
You can't release drugs without testing them on humans first, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a more passionate lab rat.
Well played.
A selfless and inspiring story. I could learn quite a lot from you, FanFan. Thanks, I guess you're not a dummy after all. Well, that does make a bit more sense.
No.
That was the wrong voice for her, but never mind. Though there's no way any drug that reaches human trials will permanently dye someone's skin blue.
Blondes do it better.
Are you sure your charity isn't like a scam or something?
Rude.
Gasp, Maru, I'm wounded by your blade of words. Need to end this before it gets any further. You two mentioned your other teammates, right? Do you have any clue where they are?
Puzzling as ever.
The small one likely concealed himself inside one of the puzzle rooms.
I cannot assist here.
As for the other girl, I have no idea, unfortunately. She stormed outside before we get a word out of her. Outside? We were just out there a minute ago.
I am here to help.
That presents a problem, then.
If it would please you.
You see, FanFan and I were about to depart in search of them, but I wish to ease her doubts about our situation first.
Oh.
If you see that girl, could you beat her up for me? Maybe a punch or two, get a few good hits in, and... FanFan.
Oopsies.
I'm joking, relax. Violence is super bad and stuff.
I'm keeping an eye on you.
Hey, you're not my doctor. I bet you don't even have a medical license.
Let's just move on.
Anyways, Maru and I would be happy to help you look.
No?
I would.
I
Yes.
remain neutral.
You said one of them was inside a puzzle room. We'll start there then.
You are worthy of the key.
I appreciate it, Hiroaki. Yes, I think it was the room on the far right.
Well, I'm off.
If we find anyone, we'll let you know.
Come on.
Let's search it quickly so we can get out of here.
Let's meet up soon.
And good luck. A reluctant Maru tells me as I enter the room. Okay, at least it's sort of automatically sending me to where we need to be. Who's here? Anyone? Are they hidden? Are they hiding behind the screen?
That's the way of the rabble-rouser.
That blue girl was giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
Really? I couldn't tell.
You bitch.
Shut it, you. Didn't you see her? She's like a dolled-up troll.
LOL.
Not to mention that drug testing thing is suspicious as hell. Who knows what she's on, man?
Am I clear?
That's taking a bit far, Maru. You should be kinder to her. We don't know the full details, so we shouldn't make assumptions.
Cut me some slack.
Okay, Miss Congeniality, I still ain't trusting it.
Let me see.
Let's see what's in this room. Oh, okay, we're actually examining it, are we? Oh, here we go. Enter is now working. Oh, we literally can only examine the thing at the far end, the shrine. You have anything else to say, Maru, before I click on it? Maru approaches a cabinet at the centre of the room and frowns. Something wrong?
No?
No, I just feel an icky presence flowing from this cupboard. It's also breathing, so that was a person inside it, clearly. She reaches to open it, but someone leaps out. Okay. Who we got here? Who's looking like a tiny-ass little schoolboy?
What the?
Get away from me! Kidnappers, thieves, murderers, dentists!
Yeah. One of those things is definitely like the others. He jumps out in front of a startled Maru.
The fuck's wrong with you?
Hello there, that's a good sprite. You really do look like a schoolboy, a very young schoolboy. Having said that, your voice is that of someone much older. It's with the heart on your blazer pocket as well. Who sent you? It was that guy from the Uno debate, wasn't it?
Shut up!
I knew he had to be a stubborn little fuck nugget to argue with me for over a year, but I never thought he would have me abducted.
That's bullshit!
You can't play a draw 2 on another draw 2. It's against the rules.
You bitch!
Hero, what in the ever-loving fuck is he talking about?
Huh?
Oh, calm down. We've been trapped here just like you.
Asshole!
Really? Don't try to pull that shit. You assaulted me in my hiding spot.
Cut me some slack.
You could have left an occupied sign or something.
Did not see that coming.
How did you even fit? That cupboard is way too small for any normal-sized human being. He's the ultimate contortionist.
The fuck?
You've been brought here to insult me, haven't you? I'm under your tricks, you line-reading ingrates.
You can't be serious.
No. Yato and Fan asked us to look for you.
Fucking poser.
Ugh, them. Okay, is this guy the Fuyahiko of the bunch? He's going to be just a horrible little asshole, but then in a future chapter he's going to have his character development, he's going to turn out to be really cool. What's your name, buddy?
Quit dicking around!
Well, I'm fine, thank you very much. I'm going back in the closet now, and I do not wish to be disturbed.
Get me out of
Cupboard.
here.
Wait, what's your name?
Hello?
Yeah, you're an ultimate, right?
I give up.
Why are you laughing?
Fucking finally!
I'm merely envisioning you peons' expressions the moment you learn who I am.
You fucking moron!
The cosmos will speak of your downfall for eons to come.
Bro.
Okay, don't keep us all in suspense.
Behold, worms! Gaze upon the
Oh,
majesty of the ultimate forum admin, Shoko Otaki!
Oh god. Oh god, he's like a stereotypical Redditor or something, isn't he? Marvel at my genius. I am the admin of a Reddit forum. A Reddit thread. Shoko Otaki. Okay, let me write you down. So you were, forum admin. Oh boy. You know what he's giving me vibes of? Has anyone seen that short, humorous video on YouTube? It's like the guy at a American football game taking like a video of himself, and he has a caption on it that says, "Look at all these people around me, none of them have any idea that I'm a Discord mod." It's like a little hilarious joke about how, you know, mods and forum admins are full of themselves. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely giving me Fuyahiko vibes, you are.
Defy me, and I'll scour your name from the halls of the World Wide Web!
Good for you, buddy. Do you need a Snickers? Are you hungry?
You listening yet?
Well, has my greatness eroded your minds too severely to speak? I'm really tempted to give him the stereotypical nerd voice. Well, has my greatness eroded your minds too severely to speak? And maybe you peasants have started to fathom the god that you're up against.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Shoko.
LOL.
Same, I guess.
What the?
Impossible. You mean you don't even know who I am?
You kidding?
That's
Yeah?
perfectly reasonable, to be honest.
What?
For some reason, I thought you wouldn't take that very well.
By all means.
Well, why would you know who I am? I've only been an ultimate for 3 weeks.
Keep it together.
I only said what I said to test if you two were like stalkers or something.
If you say so.
And here I was thinking you're about to go on a shock tirade about our ignorance.
You aren't smart!
No real ultimate would partake in that kind of obscene narcissistic behaviour. Certainly not someone with a passion for justice as strong as mine. Okay, maybe I'll just go back to a normal voice. Are they immediately subverting our expectations with this character?
Okay, short stack.
Justice? That's a lot of hype for a forum admin.
Your mom!
Please, without people like me, there'll be chaos. Sorry, I've gone straight back to the nerd voice. Legions of bots, irrelevant posts, and detestable content polluting your online experience.
If only you knew.
Because of my selfless and unpaid sacrifice, the internet is actually usable.
Bro.
Why are you doing that?
What is it now?
Doing what?
Bobby.
Why do you keep on enunciating random words in the middle of your sentences?
Asshole!
It's called emphasis.
Oh, you.
It's called yelling, actually.
I remain neutral.
Maru, stop being cruel. But yeah, I do agree it gets a little distracting.
Rewrite!
Undo, rewrite, undo. What the?
Holy shit!
This introduction is bringing to light too many of my flawed personality traits. I implore you to forget this conversation. He screws back into his cupboard and slams it shut, which is especially impressive because I never saw a handle on the inside.
Come on.
What even?
Excuse me?
I think he got embarrassed. Hopefully my nerd voice didn't blow out, didn't peak my microphone there. It probably did.
Catch you later.
Well, we did manage to find him in all this fun-sized glory. Guess we should tell Yato and Fanfan, right?
Let's just move on.
I guess so. Well, he's an interesting character. Let's put it that way. Oh. Okay, I guess we're going to tell you two that we found him.
Hello again.
Welcome back, guys. Good job on finding one of our missing teammates.
Greetings.
Indeed. I would never have expected he'd stow away in a wardrobe. An exciting development. You must have overheard everything from the other room. So hang on. I'm just thinking here. The four Hiroaki and the three other characters, Maru, Momo, and Busho. What team were they again? Were they Team Autumn? I think. So what team are you guys?
That is correct.
His volume was difficult to miss.
Hang on.
He probably could have, helped instead of standing around. At the very least, a warning about his mannerism sure would have been nice.
How do you say?
We don't want to trouble you any further, but
Please?
even though I kind of wanted you to beat her up, I'm starting to get worried about our other teammate.
Yes?
Yes, we took a look outside while you were gone, and she truly seems to have disappeared. Give us a few details about her appearance.
Puzzling as ever.
Regrettably, I don't recall too much about her. I was a bit preoccupied with the puzzles.
Yuck.
I remember giving her many nicknames, but I don't think Yato would approve of most of them. We shall call her Girl A.
How unexpected.
What does the A stand for? Absent, I presume? AWOL? Let's not get into that.
Those are indeed
Well,
words.
I guess that's all we have to work with.
Let me see.
Say, why don't you come with us back to the main chamber? We can introduce you to our other teammates as well. Bring Napoleon too. I don't want him lurking here by himself. Oh yes, he does have a bit of a Napoleon complex by the sound of it. I'll outcry if I heard that echoes from one of the inner rooms.
It takes a village.
Right, we'll make sure he accompanies us.
Farewell.
Until we meet again, good luck you two.
Bye-bye.
She said it. Maybe it's time to check up on Busho and Momo. Okay, cool. We will do that. What I'm going to do, though, before we do that, is I'm going to just jump cut. I'm going to go make myself another hot drink, I do think, ladies and gents, so I'll just be a second. Alright, back in, ladies and gentlemen. Got myself a more tea, Vicar. Well, another cup of tea, rather, that is. Nice and hot. There we go, let's keep going. Oh, there you are. Momo and I have finished exploring the leftward passage.
Hi there.
Turns out we're not alone.
You needed me?
Would you like to meet them while Momo and I explore the remaining hallway?
Totes excited.
Sure, we almost met some... also even, met some new people, but I think it'd be best if you didn't bother them too much.
That's rude.
Maru,
It's acceptable.
I see. I'll trust your judgment. Momo and I will be off then.
Bye.
Right, be sure to let us know if you find anyone else.
I'm off.
Have fun, you two. I think you'll get along with them swimmingly.
Bro.
I sure hope so. Who we got? Oh, it's sending us down a different passage, aren't they? Hello. Ooh, we've got quite a few people in here by the looks of it. Can we figure out any talents before we speak to people? Now we're seeing one for the third time. It's safe to assume these escape rooms are all the same, right down to the number of participants. That's probably why actually it's just automatically sending us through the rooms. Because there's no, there's no reason to actually let the player explore if there's nothing to really see, anything interesting or different. Curious. Okay. Who we got? Oh, well we can. Alright, just have to look at people. Maru, I'll talk to you first, in case you have anything interesting to say.
Ta-da!
Oh. Oh god, you're doing your best Irish, are you? I didn't actually see you. Where were you hiding? Top of the morning to ya. Where the hell do you come from?
Apologies, y'all.
Oh wait, are you a girl? I thought you were a guy, not gonna lie. I don't realise. I was looking at your face, that's why. But now that I actually see you head on, yes, you are clearly a girl, I think. Oh, did I startle you? My bad.
I tip my hat to that.
Busho and Mamo told me you two might be heading on up, but that's not Irish. That's going Southern American. Busho and Mamo told me you two might be heading on over to greet us. It was Hiro Maru, right? Are you trying to think what would your talent be? You look theatrical. Maybe you're the theatre kid. Who knows? Or a theatre kid. That's right. And you?
Toya Imamura, the ultimate Broadway dancer. Hello, bonjour, Gru Scott, and Michael Vannen.
Okay. Toya Imamura, Broadway dancer. We're getting some real interesting talents in this one. Very sort of interesting and OTT, some of them. I like it.
Pleasure making an acquaintanceship with y'all.
Yeah, she is actually kind of American. Maybe I'll go with that accent rather than the Irish then.
It can't be.
Hero, we got another chowder on our hands. Seriously, was the runt not enough?
I'm not
What did you say?
sure.
You'll wanna repeat that?
I said, what'd you say? Can you repeat that? She takes out a comically shaped instrument and puts it to her ear.
I'm all ears.
I only repeated it once, even though I said it twice. It's less confusing that way.
What?
That's even more confusing. I wonder if Mara noticed that she picked up a few of Shoko's speech patterns.
Are you kidding?
Seriously, why is every... Wait, are you hard of hearing? Oh shoot, disregard everything I just said. I'm definitely getting in trouble with the posse for this.
I get ya.
I getcha. It's hard for me to know if I'm speaking too loud, too soft, or speaking at all, really. Don't be afraid to tell me if I can't read the room. And forgive me if I don't catch your words on the first try. I can usually make out what people are saying by focusing, but I ain't perfect. She's giving me weird sort of Ingrid vibes, probably because of the accent, so... Ingrid Grimwall. Sorry, I'm making all the Project Eden's Gone references and I shouldn't be. It's going to feel like I'm comparing the two games, rather than treating this one on its own terms. This one is good though, so far. I'm liking it.
I understand.
I don't mind if that happens. I wouldn't want to be too demanding or anything.
So tell you what.
Believe me, honey, it can get real awkward sometimes.
Oops.
Once I gave a full emotional speech to my sister, really poured my heart and soul into it, didn't cheer her up at all.
You gotta be joking.
Thought I gave a lousy speech, I did. Turns out she couldn't hear a darn thing I said. Talk about a waste of breath. Oof, I feel that. That's why I always carry a megaphone with me to rallies.
Good call.
That's why I wanted to go to school here, as a matter of fact.
Not listening.
Before I lost most of my hearing in that accident, I relied on music during my performances to keep in step. Suffice to say, I can't exactly do that anymore.
Break a leg.
The guys from this here school said that I wasn't out of luck just yet, though. They told me I could learn to feel musical vibrations. To tell you the truth, it was mostly a bunch of fancy words I couldn't quite wrap my head around, but I figured it was worth a shot.
I'm grateful.
That's interesting. So you'd be using your sense of touch to stay on the beat, rather than your sense of hearing. Interesting. So, okay, so you've got poor hearing, but you're trying to learn how to use physical vibrations as a way of effectively sensing things. Make a note of that, everybody, because that's... Ooh. I'm getting vibes that you could be a victim, just saying. Or, not a victim, but someone who's important in a trial. Not because of what they heard, but because of what they felt. Interesting. I'm going to still scribble a prediction down next to you that you might be a victim, though, because I feel like someone could try and take advantage of that fact. Or, having said that, it could also be a thing in a trial where we find out that she gives a testimony, but we spot a discrepancy in it because of something that everyone else heard, but she didn't. If you know what I'm saying. Something that could be used to prove she was in a particular place or not in a particular place or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to keep victim as the prediction for now, but that could change. We'll see.
Let's dazzle the crowd.
Once I learn everything I need, I'll be back in the spotlight, dazzling audiences the world over with my stage performance of Waltzing in the Sunshine. Sound like walking in the rain.
Toad's excited.
Oh, that's awesome. I think I watched a translated version of that musical when I was a kid.
I wonder.
Do you happen to be an exchange student from America?
Pretty sharp.
Sure am, Pumpkin. My sister and I have been performing in the States our whole
Been
lives.
hearing this noise.
We lived in a teeny little tiny trailer, doing stage practice round the clock. But I'll tell you now, after going through all that, nothing's going to stop us from reaching our goals, not even getting kidnapped.
Cheese and crackers.
I'm going to be one of the greats, like Bucktooth and Ben Franklin and Louis Braille. Right.
Hang on.
Actually, I think that last guy's blind.
Tisk tisk.
Because he died. Wow. She just did a tisk tisk. She is. Oh my god, she's really giving me Ingrid Grimwall vibes. Ingrid literally has a line that is that. Tisk tisk. Dirt, because he died like 170 years ago. Can't see nothing but dirt, wood and worms. Plus he probably don't got no eyeballs no more. That got very macabre. I'm curious, how do you view this whole situation? Getting kidnapped and forced to do life-threatening escape rooms.
I'm too cheap to pay attention.
I figured that I was having some kind of crazy dream, so I didn't pay much attention to anything till I realised it wasn't one. Gave my teammates a hell of a headache during those puzzles, I tell you. Especially because my tablet thingy didn't even work.
LOL.
Sheesh, talk about bad luck. Can we talk to your teammates? Maybe they have some more information.
Go right ahead.
Y'all don't need to ask my permission. Go right ahead. At her prompting, we approach the other pair of students in the room. Oh, you look like some sort of ninja person. I'm seeing the things actually around your waist. Hanging. What are those? Can't quite tell what they are. Ah, so Broadway dancer was hidden behind this other character here. Oh god, this is hard to tell what their talents are. Okay, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say you are some kind of martial artist. I don't know. Something about you is giving me combat vibes. And lo, it was at that
Be
moment
impressed.
I witnessed before my very own eyes the legendary 8-headed snake demon Yamato no Orochi.
Dude!
Okay, what are you? I have no idea. What's your talent, buddy? It is hard to tell from this design. It'll probably be obvious once you say, though. Dude, no way, that's crazy. Oh, what happened next?
As expected.
Upon the side of such a magnificent creature, I...
Hey.
Hey, you two. Wait, you missing an arm or am I seeing things?
That's rude.
Murray, you can't just...
Is this a joke?
Oh, yeah. You are actually missing your arm. I hadn't even looked at that. Since you insist on hearing the outcome of our great conflict, I'll skip to that part.
Ignorant and foe.
My arm was lost in combatants with the great serpent. 'Twas a Pyrrhic victory that day, for I severed 2 of its titanic heads at the cost of my beloved limb.
Thanks for nothing.
Bro, what? Way to spoil the ending. I was so engaged. See, you got headphones. You some kind of music talent? I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not talking to you.
Then again, I don't know. I always feel like in every Danganronpa, and even in the fangirls, there's always someone who has a musical talent. But then again, we've already had a Broadway dancer. Unless we have 2 musical talents in this one. Who knows? You give me the finger gun there, buddy? The finger guns? Hey! Don't ask stupid questions like that. They'll be answered by the end. It always ruins the story.
Are you kidding?
Sorry.
What a shame.
No worries. I have more tales to tell, many of which outshine my climactic duel with the 8-foot serpent.
Do you know who you're talking to?
Oh. 'Tis the nature of being the ultimate angler, you see, for I seem to be drawn to the monsters that dwell in the depths. Right, so you're a fishing. You like fishing. That's your thing.
No?
Angler, like catching fish.
Yes, and the name forever attached to its history. The person you see before you. Iki-no-Miki.
Iki-no-Miki. Okay, ultimate angler.
Though you may also call me Namiki, conqueror of the stars and the abyss.
Really dressing up your talent there, aren't you? Okay, ultimate angler. That's a very interesting one. Dude, conqueror of the stars and the abyss, that's a fucking sick, dude.
I wonder.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you fish with only one arm? Well, nets are a thing, Hiroaki.
Think before you speak.
So, yeah, I'm with them on this one. I doubt you'll be able to understand. The art of one-arm fishing is too arcane for mortals to realise.
It's not that deep.
Are you going to be a bit like the Gundam of this game? Actually, I do have some fishing experience. I wasn't amazing at it, but I was apprenticed to a famous sailor during summer break.
Instant regret.
Dude, you guys are all so cool and interesting. I barely have any epic stories to my name.
Let me see.
You're like not an ultimate or something?
Not this again.
Damn, I don't even look the part, dude. I mean, I guess I'm pretty basic, but...
The name's Monzo Shibue, Ultimate Stuntman.
Okay.
You?
You know what? The plaster over your nose does kind of, hint to that. But it's a very small detail. I would not have guessed stuntman. Okay, Monzo Shibue. You are the stuntman. Right. Oh God, I've scrolled that down on my sheet and can't even read what I've written. Hold on. Let me just tidy that up a bit. Stuntman. There we go. Still giving me them finger guns, are you? Give me the A pose. Moro Yukakume, activist, and he's Hiroaki Thank you, Uzbekistan. Ultimate.
I give up.
That's not even close.
That's messed up.
Bruh, these talents and names keep getting crazier and crazier. How am I supposed to keep up with this level of power creep?
I don't get it.
At this point, I should forfeit my talent to Namiki the Conqueror. He does way more dangerous shit than me. All I do is help out Mara at a movie studio. Okay, Iki is actually a guy. I thought Iki was a girl
Useless.
with just a very deep voice, okay? But again, it's because I'm looking at their faces. And this is going to sound weird, but I should look at their bodies, their body shapes. That would probably tell you. Conqueror of the stars and the abyss. That last part is the most important. I'm a legendary hero, not some bloodthirsty warlord.
That's the way of the rabble
Oh, you do stunt work for your mother's studio? That's cool.
You don't say.
I'm a stepmother's studio, bruh. Thank you very much. An ultimate shouldn't judge things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, you know?
I remain neutral.
You know, I'm pretty sure it's possible to lose your talent if someone beats you during the annual challenge, that is. It's rare to underperform, but...
Back off.
Dude, are you trying to boost my confidence? I genuinely can't tell.
I can handle anything.
Those tests are useless. No one could ever replace me.
Hello?
And how do you know?
You stand in the presence of greatness.
Well, no other angler in the past century has laid their eyes on the legendary 7-spotted golden koi. Am I wrong?
Woohoo!
Dude, golden koi?
Shush.
Don't scare it off now. It's an elusive creature that flees at the slightest noise.
I'm certain of it.
Many liken it to a fable, but I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. It's truly a sight to behold. It's said to grant years of endless luck to those who glimpse it. Also, it's often confused with the 16-spotted golden koi, a fish marred by its abundance, insignificance and mediocrity. Ah, bro, I definitely want to see the 17-spotted one, even if the only difference is a single black blotch.
Your praise is appreciated.
Well, it's not a simple feat. After all, the koi is what took my feeble arm. What?
Incorrect.
Hold on, didn't you say you lost your arm to a snake demon? It just became even more bogus than it already was.
Oh, you'll see.
Did we just catch you in a lie? I lost half of it to the 8-foot serpent and the other half to the koi of legend.
The world fades.
2 and 2, yin and yang, each part of a greater whole. Now neither half remains.
Oh
Bro, that's tragic.
You're wrong.
And utter horseshit.
no! Back off.
Hey, don't be rude, girl. It's probably a tough subject for the conqueror of the seas and the abyss. Imagine all the suffering he went through.
It can't be.
Okay, Iki Namiki, teller of tall tales, I'm guessing. So, clearly Iki has Manzo already twirling around their little finger a bit by the sound of it. God, you're more gullible than an 8-year-old who forwards chainmail. Come on, hero, let's get out of here. Bye, Manzo and Namiki the Conqueror.
Not sorry.
Stars, abyss. Shaking her head exhaustedly, Mara leads me over to the remaining person in the room.
Hey.
Oh, yes. Oh, you've got a pencil. Okay, 2 possibilities. Either a writer, or if it's a pencil, someone who would need to write and possibly rub out what they've written. A mathematician? You're doing lots of sums and puzzles, or someone who draws schematics? An architect, maybe? God, I don't know. Architect, mathematician, possibly? I've no idea. Let me look at your design. Is there any clues on it? You've also got a pencil behind your ear as well, I've just noticed. Interesting. I'm going with mathematician. That's what I'm going with. Hey there. Sorry about my teammates. They were unreliable during the escape room.
Let's get along.
Busho told us you were from the summer team. Oh, we were from the summer team, sorry. Oh, these are the autumn team. Okay, right. The 4 of us are the autumn team, by the way.
Hi.
I see. Seems like these escape rooms have a season motif, just like Bito Kukawa does.
What?
What do you mean?
What can I say?
Yeah, a lot of pencils. You didn't know? The entire school campus is designed around the 4 seasons. Each area has its own plants, buildings, colour scheme, everything.
I'll be honest.
To tell you the truth, I'm pretty new to this whole Bito Kukawa business.
I'm Naomi Danjuma, ultimate architect and exchange student from Nigeria. I hope we can get along.
Never mind, my second guess was apparently the correct one. Wow, I'm surprised I got that, though, interestingly. Naomi Danjuma, you are the architect. Okay, so how many people have got so far? I've got Hiroaki, counting him, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So presumably 5 more to go then. Okay. I get the feeling you might be one of the older members of this group, possibly. She must be the last exchange student then. That must be why she's not familiar with the school. What made you come all the way to Japan? One of my family friends is a devoted collector of traditional Japanese art, and I've been asked to design a new public gallery for him.
That's the plan.
Graduating from Bito Kukawa with an ultimate title would really help his gallery's prestige.
I've worked hard.
I see. Oh, I'm Hiroaki Uzuki, the ultimate apprentice. Sorry you ended up in this situation.
Oh, you.
And I'm Maru Yokokume, ultimate activist. Hold your applause.
You did good.
I'm impressed. It probably wasn't easy to get those titles.
Trust one another.
Architecture seems pretty tough as well. I met a few architects when I worked for a carpenter a few years ago. They're very hard-working people. Yeah, it's like an art thing and a math thing at the same time. Isn't it hard to use both sides of your brain?
Oops.
Oh, you must have misunderstood.
Let's try again.
I meant that it probably required strong connections to get the administration to agree to those talents. Okay. You, throwing shade on us?
Huh?
Connections? I mean, I know some of the staff, but I wouldn't say... Panic wells up in my chest, but I managed to quash it.
Right away.
Well, everyone who gets into this school uses them, right?
Now that's a problem.
I thought about going for a more extravagant title, but my art collector friend pointed out that we didn't have anyone on the inside who knew us.
The devil is in the details.
He proposed that a simple and straightforward talent, along with a sizable donation, would maximise our chances.
Props to you for being able to pull off Ultimate Apprentice, though. Could you introduce me to some of the administrators?
Okay. It feels like there are a couple of people so far who've mentioned this thing about, oh, I didn't really get here so much because of my talent alone. It was also who I knew. Which, to be honest, sadly that is how a lot of things in the world do work. Sometimes it's not what you know but who you know that can often count.
Excuse me?
It takes me a second to realise I'm shouting.
That's just a rumor.
Hey, Hiro said he got admitted because of all the different jobs he had, and he means it.
You're wrong.
He didn't ask any bigwigs to help him out, and he certainly didn't have some fancy pants art collector make a sizable donation on his behalf. Yeah.
Am I clear?
With enough effort, I can excel at any task I commit myself to. I've been able to adapt to every job I've taken on so far. Interesting that Hiroaki is quite emphatic about that. I guess this is going to tie into virtue versus vice. The characters who are genuinely hard-working versus the characters who've got where they are potentially because of their connections rather than necessarily for their talent alone.
You can't be serious!
That's why I'm the ultimate apprentice. I can't speak for you, but I'd never try to game the admissions process. Oh, you say that now, Hiroaki. But knowing these kind of games, there may well be a twist later on that actually you did, and you just don't remember it because it's been removed from your memory or something.
Fair.
Is that so?
Exactly.
Yeah, this guy knows how to do all sorts of stuff. I think Superman even called him the ultimate.
Not a chance.
I mentioned carpentry, but there's also plumbing, masonry, sailing. If I listed them, we'd all be here a while.
It's fine.
Don't get me wrong, it's impressive that you can do all that, but
Some criticism.
I just find it hard to believe that something as vague as putting effort into things and being kind of good at them could be seriously considered.
Hang on.
Oh, and he was super helpful during the escape room.
V.
He knows a lot of random trivia, which totally makes sense because, well, that's his talent.
An oversight.
Well then, if that's how it really is, then I apologise for making assumptions. I thought everyone here was in the same boat I was.
Screw off!
Well, we aren't. We're nothing like you, actually.
Okay, it's bad.
Sorry for hitting a nerve.
Let me rethink this.
How about we just forget about this conversation then? I assume there's more people out there that you need to meet.
Okay.
That's alright with you? Let's go, Hero. Wow, not off to a good start with her. Well, you know, she apologised. I don't know. I was sort of wondering, is she going to be is she another potential rival character? But I don't know. She apologised. She sort of climbed down from it a bit, so maybe not. At least I don't have enough to go off to brand her as a potential alternate rival yet.
Just daydreaming.
Guess it'll take you a bit longer to cool off. That's fine by me. See you around. Expect we'll be stuck with each other for some time. What a team. Interesting. Okay, so I've got to remember, we are the summer team. Yato and his crew, they're the autumn one, weren't they? Or was it the autumn one just there? God, I'm getting confused already. Can I go back through the dialogue over here? We're still on Naomi's over here. It's probably going to be a way back, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, it only goes back so far. God dang it. Well, never mind. It'll probably reiterate it at some point. No sign of Girl A in that area.
I got nothing.
Only a bunch of very weird and rude people. Though the Broadway lady was fun.
Hello?
Are you still bummed out by what Miss High Society over there said about your talent?
Incorrect.
Don't let it get to you. I mean, she's probably the only one who thinks like that, or at least the only one rude enough to say it out loud. For now, let's just focus on finding everyone and getting out of here. If it comes up again, talk to me and I'll help you out, okay?
Trust one another.
Thanks, Maru. That means a lot.
Hey.
Look, Momo and Busho are back. Let's go talk to them and see if they found anyone else. Maru dashes over to greet them by the remaining unexplored passage. Momo turns around and motions for her to be quiet.
Wait.
Shh. Busho's almost got them out of there. Muffled voices come from the other side of the door. Somewhat unexpectedly, Busho responds rather loudly. No, soy sauce is not an instrument.
Bear with me.
Wasabi is not an instrument either. I hear a chorus of rustling creaks cascade from the other side of the door, along with a loud, startled yelp. As the clamour begins to subside, the door opens and... Who we got? Oh. For a moment I feel a familiar flood of sensation. The same sensation that had threatened to swallow me whole when I first activated my cocoa pad. Only this time it fades in an instant. What is that about? I blink a few times, shake my head and refocus on the ultimates that had exited the escape room. Oh, hello there. We nearly froze to death in there.
Exploitation!
Whoever made this escape room is a psychopath. What kind of lunatic wastes that much air conditioning just to torture 4 helpless innocents? I'm going to try to figure out what your talent is. What's that that's like pinned to your lapel? It's like a shop receipt or something.
You're mocking me!
Oh, hello there. Alright, there's someone behind you as well. God, what would your talent be? Hard to tell. Sometimes you get all these characters who have very generic outfits.
Let me finish.
Okay. I told you the correct... Sorry, I'm not even reading their lines. Well, if everyone had pitched in like they were supposed to, we would have gone out of it much sooner. I told you the correct answers several times as a matter of fact. It's your own stubbornness that led you astray.
My advice to you...
Oh. Well, you're a fancy-looking fella, aren't you? The pocket watch around your neck. Neck watch? Pocket watch? Neck watch? To be fair, you were pretty obtuse with your hints. I could barely even understand you.
Troubling.
This appears to be the last group of ultimates that have been trapped here. Apart from the locked circular room, we've explored every entrance leading out from this central area.
I am deeply disappointed.
Unfortunately, there's no exit to be found just yet.
Who would what?
Wait, we're in last place? What the hell? You've made us into witless laughingstocks, Annie Apostle.
I will pray for you.
Okay. Something about her outfit is giving me Mary Poppins vibes. What are you, the ultimate nanny? Are you an actual ultimate child caregiver? Who knows?
If you say so.
Should we break this up?
My head hurts.
Let them have the fun. I'm worn out. Who we got? It takes a while, but the heated arguments of the winter team slowly begin to peter out. I should go talk to all of them, though I worry I might become the next target of their verbal abuse. Just wait for him to finish. Tragic. Simply tragic.
What's up?
What's up?
There's nothing wrong.
All my valuables have been stolen, that's what's up. My 3 gold watches, my 2 silver bracelets, my 5 diamond rings. All in the hands of some nameless puzzle-obsessed vagabond.
Not in my lane.
That's rough, man. Hope they didn't get their hands on the key to the pawn shop.
I am simply flabbergasted.
Even then, it seems I should be counting my blessings. Many of the people here have their clothes stolen right off their backs. Okay, you mentioned a pawn shop. You're the ultimate pawnbroker or something.
Obscene.
I'll never forgive our kidnappers for forcing these poor souls into such ragged garments.
What?
Really? That's terrible.
Have some self-awareness.
It truly is. My buzz-cut friend here is one of this heinous criminal's unfortunate victims.
Actually...
I've had these clothes on since before I was kidnapped.
What's that supposed to mean?
So you're saying you wear this stuff normally? Yeah.
Oh.
What about you, blonde man with silly hair? My fashion instinct says that your outfit is made from repurposed 50-year-old thrift shop donations.
I didn't misunderstand.
Clearly, our kidnappers held you at gunpoint and forced you to debase yourself with this stylistic debauchery.
Not a chance.
No, this uniform's brand new, actually.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god. That sprite. That face. That's a good one. Oh dear god. He melodramatically clutches at his chest, gasping for air. Maybe this guy's the theatre kid. Everyone's a theatre kid. Call an ambulance, I'm going into couturier arrest.
Cut me some slack.
Hey, so we only came over to introduce ourselves. Didn't expect to caught up in a medical drama.
Come on.
These people really are a rowdy bunch, huh? Not so different from my clients, now that I think about it.
I'm Kunitaro Higa.
Oh, he's the
ultimate
pawnbroker.
pawnbroker. If you ever need a trustworthy person to take all your most prized possessions, I'm your man.
I have a feeling Activist Girl may not like you. Just saying. I get the feeling. He's very flashy. And, you know, the thing obviously with pawnbrokers always is that, I don't know, they always have a bit of a reputation, whether deserved or not, for being a little bit seedy and unsavoury. taking advantage of people who are in dire, financial straits and all that, to take their belongings from them. Okay. Some real interesting talents, though, like I say.
KT got you covered.
You can call me Tara if you like. I don't mind.
Oh, you.
Well, that's unexpected. I've always imagined pawnbrokers to be like old fat dudes with spectacles.
That's in the past.
That was my
now.
grandfather. He passed the pawn shop down to me when I was 17.
Good old days.
I've been running it ever since. Apparently I did well enough to be recognised as an ultimate. How old are you? Clearly, no, it sounds like you've been running it a while. Aside from bookkeeping and chatting it up with my clients every once in a while, it's not that hard of a job. It's a pretty cool trinket you have around your neck. Did it belong to one of your clients?
Pure gold.
Oh, you mean the Jewel of Father Time? My family has been holding onto it for over 50 years. It's the most expensive item in our collection.
It's the real deal.
Before he gave me the keys to the shop, my grandpops told me to protect this stopwatch with my life until its owner finally returns. I carry it around with me 24/7. Wow.
Oh, check this out.
Why, do you want to buy it? Huh? Well, I don't think I could afford something with that price tag, even if it helped calm the nerves of Mr. Fashion Police over there. It wouldn't. It really wouldn't.
It's for real, my guy.
I do give discounts. I mean, it clearly can't be worth much if no one's wanted it for half a century. That was a joke.
LOL.
Isn't it a little much to devote all that energy to a single client from all that time ago?
I expected this from you.
I imagine it's because he barely has any clients. What kind of person would ever use a pawn shop?
Have some self-awareness.
The mere thought of selling anything to some disreputable hoarder is bad enough.
Extortion!
And yet I have to pay them interest when I want my items back? Extortion, extortion, I say.
It's not that deep.
I think it's a fair enough deal. Works sort of like a bank, right?
Classic.
The atmosphere in my pawn shop is certainly better than a bank's. There's fewer security guards and far less needless paperwork.
Not on my watch.
Not to mention the modern bank's reliance on digital currency. I don't know why people would ever entrust their money to such fallible tech.
It's all garbage.
Natural disaster, data breach, hell, disgruntled employee unplugs the server, boom, life savings gone.
I'm
Is
not
that really how it
sure.
works? There have to be safeguards against that kind of thing.
No!
Of course there are. This Luddite doesn't have any idea what he's talking about.
Envy is quite unbecoming of you.
Lacking both fiscal and fashion sense. My, what a combination.
You've ruined everything, Prole.
Be grateful that I'm one of the more charitable members of my family for even agreeing to speak to you. Your family? Who are you exactly?
An esteemed individual such as myself.
You've probably never heard of us. We're far too classy to flaunt our prestige like the so-called elite often do.
You stand in the presence of Oniji Itagaki,
Okay.
ultimate tailor and heir to the Itagaki fashion empire.
Okay, Oniji. You know what? Makes sense that you are a tailor, given your things you were going on a moment ago about clothes and all that. Okay, you're the tailor. I see. So how many have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 2 more after this one. Okay, tailor man. Very good for you.
It can't be.
Wait, your stores are the one that keep on playing Christmas music in September, aren't they?
Kiss my grits.
Despicable. You're not only torturing your retail workers with long hours and low pay, but ear-splitting vocals as well.
I look fine.
Look, I'm not responsible for what my family does, okay? I barely even talk to them.
Buddy.
Buddy.
Oh.
Oh, you're the one who brought them up.
I never asked for this.
It's only because I was trained to do so. Itagaki greetings have been standardised for decades.
Ah,
In casual conversation, I focus less on them and more on my individual achievements.
leave it to me.
Case in point, this 100 million yen suit that I tailored myself. Stylish, isn't it? It was valued by the ultimate appraiser herself.
Oh,
Wow, didn't even know clothing could cost that much.
only 1,000 yen.
I'll give you 1,000 for it. No,
I refuse to believe it.
the value of that suit is probably inflated anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's much easier to bribe an appraiser than it is to make a suit that costs that much. Especially when said suit looks like something out of a rejected card game anime. I mean, yeah. We're going to put his back up immediately, aren't we? Why, you
You're mocking me.
exposing me to your horrid fashion sense, forcing me into a medical emergency, falsely claiming that my family tortures workers with time-inappropriate holiday spirit.
I expected this from you.
You've insulted me long enough. I will no longer tolerate you or this conversation.
Leave at once.
Leave at once, and don't return until you recognise the privilege of my company.
Not a chance.
Can't leave, we're literally trapped here.
How insensitive.
I'm done talking to you.
It's time to
Don't
stop.
worry about him. He'll calm down eventually. He's like this with the others as well. Are you two basically bro characters? You two going to be hanging around a lot in this game? Mara and I look at each other and shrug before turning away from an increasingly incensed Oniji. We direct our sights to another among the Winter Team Ultimates, who's furiously thumbing away at a large and intricate book.
Hello.
Alright, you're just signalling immediately that you're going to be the best girl, are you? 50% off? Are you the appraiser that they mentioned a moment ago? Say, you guys haven't seen an espresso machine around here, have you?
Did not see that coming.
No. Where did you find that mug, anyway? Seems like someone knows a hell of a lot about me, because it was with me when I woke up.
Why are you so obsessed
Best
with
girl.
me?
Oh, thanks.
What?
That voice line, it was like, what? Oh, that was a good one. The cup refers to me, Pinky. Says a girl wearing more pink than me, plus I'm the only one that can actually read it from this angle.
Touché.
But you're still mistaken.
Yeah, baby.
Best girl's been with me through thick and thin. She's like a big sister to me. You know, when you say, yeah, baby, you make me think of Austin Powers. Yeah, baby. Best girl's been with me through thick and thin. She's like a sister to me. She's provided me with hundreds, nay, thousands of bountiful, bittersweet brews. A true source of unlimited power.
Wow, wow. Need your mommy?
Oh, God. Actually, what if you're the ultimate barista or something? Surely not, right? Is that what the thing pinned to your lapel is? It's an order ticket? Someone's order ticket? Something like, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, baby, whatever temporary affinity you believe you have with this cup, it is meaningless. Only I am the best girl, comprende?
Bro.
Oh god, maybe I go for my Italian accent, my Mario voice. Fine, I get it. Can't get between a woman and a daily dose of socially acceptable drugs. I'm still confused why you have that thing.
Here's a good one.
She's lively. Hey, obviously it is because of my talent it requires me to work my butt off from dusk till dawn. You know what? Fuck it, Mario voice.
Let me see.
That's what we're going with for her. That's so. What's your name and title?
Konishi. Chikamakonishi. I'm the ultimate
Never mind.
extreme couponer.
I was completely off. Okay, I would never have guessed that at all. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to write with my pen. I've not even pulled the bloody lid off. Flipping heck. Getting so distracted by these characters. Chikuma Konishi. Right. Extreme Couponer. That's a real niche one by the sound of it. Maybe you are going to be the best girl. Who knows? Are you going to be the Ibuki of this game? Wow, what a wonderful title. I sometimes wish I was called the Ultimate Extreme Activist.
What do you mean?
If you're an extreme activist, you're probably in prison or dead.
I understand.
So you're good at saving money then?
Money, 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 money.
Only the greatest in Japan. Stores that downright hate me. I think some of them actually owe me money.
Selfie.
As they should. It's only fair to punish them for their relentless price gouging.
Here's a tip.
There's even been times when I've cleared their shelves bare with my trusty grimoire.
Yeah.
Your grimoire?
You're gonna love it.
I'm a master in the art of coupon collecting. The grimoire is my £70 coupon binder.
For real.
As the spells of the grimoire have a darker functions indeed, able to sway any retail worker into parting with the stock of their corporate overlords.
One.
I gather that these are powerful hexes from tattered magazines, discarded cereal boxes and my neighbour's trash bins. I feel like you and Maru probably would get on very well, right? The activist and someone who's basically all about getting the best deal for consumers.
It can't be.
Stealing from your neighbours, that's almost as bad as straight up shoplifting.
Don't get it.
Shops are way too heavy to be lifted, they're like 50 tons of concrete.
1v1, scrub.
Plus you gotta do what you gotta do to
I
survive.
refuse to believe it.
Survive? Surely that's an exaggeration.
You rich people.
Nope, I was super poor when I first started building my couponer collection, like super poor, with 10 U's.
Negative Nancy.
I dined with rats and ate microwaved dirt. I lived in a mud shack next to a radioactive cola factory. Wow, that must have been so hard for you.
Making it rain, baby.
I like her voice lines. Okay, are you going to be the comic relief character in this? If so, I'm here for it. You're going to be hilarious, I feel. But after a few years of being a thrifty, I'm finally living my best alive. At this point, I've accumulated enough coupons to last me and the family 3
I'm
lifetimes.
grateful.
Oh, really? Say, you don't have any coupons you can share, do you? Oh. Is she all about the sharing, or is she hogging them all to herself? Are you okay?
Huh?
We Wells curses you.
Oh god, I feel like it wants me to do a Gollum impersonation for this line. The precious, they want it, but they can't have it.
Save me,
That's-
Grimoire.
That's not a Gollum impersonation, but you know what, I can't really do a Gollum voice at all. The precious. No, it doesn't sound anything like him. It's okay, a precious grimoire. Mummy won't let him get his filthy hands on you. Chikuma continues muttering to the book, occasionally stopping to shoot a dirty look in our direction.
Come on.
Well then, we'd best get going. Mara and I cautiously back away from her, holding our hands in the air like a pair of wanted criminals. Oh God! What are you spraying? What is that? Some sort of perfume or something? Okay. I like your hat, by the way. It's kind of awesome. It's like a proper flat-top boater. You know, I've always wanted like a male version of a flat-top boater, because you can get them for like men and women with slightly different styles and all that. Halt! Enough
of your games!
Retreat 10 paces, arms down and palms up. Huh? Yes, ma'am. Mara and I are so thoroughly shocked by the forcefulness of a command that we oblige without protest. The strange woman pulls out some disinfectant spray and begins flooding our hands with a deluge of chemicals.
You bitch!
Ew, why do you give us so much?
Filthy Simeon!
Is she a clean freak? Is she a germaphobe? Sounds like it, doesn't it? Your hands are covered with the filth of pestilence. Viruses, bacteria, fungi and parasites. The servants of the White Horseman.
You cretin!
Not a soul in this wretched place has a sense of proper hygiene. Touching all those filthy puzzle mechanisms with their unkempt hands. I plan to remedy that. Due to the absence of clean water, we'll have to make do with disinfectant and lots of it.
You can't be serious!
Is it really okay to be this worried about a few germs? I mean, over a dozen Ultimates have been kidnapped. We've stumbled upon a massive conspiracy. I rub my hands anxiously, worried the excessive amount of disinfectant might somehow damage my skin. She must have been using some kind of strange formula too. All of it is already dissolved.
Inconceivable!
A few?
Are you blind?
Were it not for my chemical baptism, millions of microbes would be crawling on your fingertips, writhing, feasting, and multiplying without restraint. They'll be back. The remaining 1% of bacteria will rally their forces and bring about an an infectious apocalypse. Ew, the 1%. Oh yes. I imagine Maru has a lot of opinions about the 1%, don't you?
I give up.
Is your talent related to killing germs or something? I mean, I'd be surprised if you're this passionate about anything else.
I do not merely kill germs. I purge their material vessels with my weapons of alchemy and send them back to their infernal masters.
Okay.
I am Uta Kawaguchi, the ultimate epidemiologist. Forgive me for this blasphemy, but wash your goddamn hands.
Okay, epidemiologist. I should have actually thought we'd probably have... Oh no, I was about to say, have we had a scientific talent yet? I mean, technically we've had one, Fan Long, already. I guess we got another one. Interesting. Right, so,
Those are indeed words.
Epipentapology, Maru, really? Is that a real word?
Heed these words.
Real as the word of God. I study disease outbreaks and their countermeasures.
Your hygiene is quite poor.
You'll find that the best countermeasure is basic personal hygiene. Many epidemics could have been prevented this way, an idea I find deeply frustrating.
This cannot be.
Think of the lives that were lost, that will continue to be lost. All preventable, if just a few people weren't so hygienically challenged.
Yeah.
Right, we get it.
Assist me.
However, I suppose I should rest my efforts for a while. My disinfectant supplies are waning, and chasing all of you down to enforced cleanliness standards is bound to cause cross-contamination.
I am pleased.
So you've all stumbled upon a bit of luck, it seems. Feel free to muck around in your filth to your heart's content. How generous of you. In the meantime, I'll search relentlessly for the sinner who trapped us in this disease-riddled hovel.
You will be purged.
The state of their hideous... their hideout, even, mirrors their soul, vile to its core. I shall take it upon myself to cleanse their entire being.
What?
It looks like this girl was another theatre kid. Back in the day. So many theatre kids in this cast. You're not going to, make them swallow hand sanitizer, will you?
I shall lead the way.
We'll see. The depths of their villainy may require experimental treatment. She scans the room, her eyes a pair of daggers and a spray bottle at the ready. Remind me not to get on her bad side.
Hey.
Hero, something's off here.
Hello again.
What's up?
No?
We've talked to every Ultimate, explored every open passage, and there's still no sign of Girl A. Wait, you're right. Yeah, how many people have we actually done so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we are lacking someone. Yes. I glance around the room, unable to find anyone that matches Girl A's admittedly vague description. Uh-oh. Are we going to find a dead body? Maybe. Who knows?
I got nothing.
Do you think the corrupt mayor and Smurfette just made her up?
That's rude.
That's incredibly disrespectful.
It's plausible.
No, maybe they're just some kind of ultimate hide-and-seek expert or something.
That's just a rumor.
Or maybe, just putting it out there, they're the ones who kidnapped us and they've been hiding in some kind of hidden room the whole time.
Let's just move on.
Maru, cut it out. I genuinely don't believe that any of our kidnappers are in the room with us.
Incorrect.
Drink more tea. Why not? It'd make for quite a shocking reveal.
I'm not sure.
Why would any of them risk their own safety when they could just watch us from afar? It doesn't make any sense.
Hang on.
Don't go derailing my argument with logic.
Come on.
Fine, we'll keep looking. Should we check the circular door again? We never managed to unlock it, did we? It was locked up pretty tightly when we last checked. Maru ignores me and approaches the door. She proceeds to pound on it as hard as she can.
You bitch.
Let us out or I'll have everyone gang up and blow this door off its goddamn hinges.
Kiss my grits.
Locking over a dozen people in a tiny cramped room, stealing their belongings? Who the fuck do you think you are? Airport
Excuse me?
What's wrong? Why did you... Did it open? Oh my god, why do you look like Toko Fukawa? That actually is good. It gives me a bit of Soul Link energy, so I can take a save if need be. Alright, let me do this. Come on, there we go. God, this area does look good though, doesn't it? Graphically speaking. Okay, so over here. Probably get up to the top and then we'll take a save up there. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, this is how this game goes. Shit! No! I mistimed that fucking completely. Hang on. Give me that again. There we go. We are going to get this. We are going to get this, ladies and gentlemen. It's just about timing your jumps to perfection, that's all. Just gotta keep trying, keep doing it. Keep bashing your head against the wall until eventually you put a dent in it and all that. Alright, go.